first thing, I know you said a couple of weeks ago when we last talked to you that you expected everybody back. Where were you at in that process? And you still expect, especially Daryl and Jalen, back?
Well, we're still talking with some of those guys, and one of the things that's available for these guys now, they can go and what they call test the waters, sort of what Moses did. The NCAA and the NBA have given guys an opportunity to maybe possibly go out and not sign with an agent, but go and work out with some teams and the deadlines and all that. So we're still kind of going back and forth on that. So
who is somebody doing that?
No, not at this point in time. But I'm visiting with some guys in reference to that because I think it's something that's out there. And
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
So nobody's indicated that they're going to do that, though.
Well, that's a possibility. I'm not saying no one said they're going to do it. Not going to do it. But I think right now you can see with the guys that being here, their intentions of getting ready for the next year. But the possibility is there because I think it's something that's available, and I wouldn't want to stop a guy if a guy wants to do that. Moses did it last year, and he got some good feedback, and I thought it made him a much better basketball player. So if it happens, then it's an opportunity for those guys to really go and see where they are.
What timetable do you want to put on that for the program?
Well, yeah, pretty soon, because like I said, recruiting is taking place right now, and but I just got the feeling that guys will be on board. But at the same time, as I said, I wouldn't be opposed to a guy possibly doing that.
Yeah, because you're kind of in a holding pattern with it. Because
no. Right now you can see. Well, you can see the show is going on.
Yeah.
We're starting workouts tomorrow. We had an opportunity to celebrate tonight what these guys accomplished, and they did a lot of great things. And so I think right now there's a lot of optimism going around. The guys are feeling good about themselves, their teams, the players that are leaving. I think they're leaving the team in good hands.
Did you take it as a good sign? I know there were past years when guys didn't come to the banquet, or you take it as a good sign they're going through workouts there at the banquet.
Well, I keep saying it just feels right. It just feels right. I mean, when you're talking about a program, and I think Jeff said it best, it's a program. It's not just even the basketball part. It's just, the community service stuff, off the floor, on the floor. Guys are doing the right things. My best recruiters are guys that are leaving right now, which was Manuel, Moses, and Dusty. And so now we got to get some other guys that are going to have an opportunity to be the face of our basketball team. And so as a coach, we talk about basketball being relevant on a national stage. I think we're there. And so the offseason is going to be important, just like it was last year, but even more so. Why? Because these guys tasted something that we've been looking for. I mean, we were knocking on the door, Sweet 16 and beyond that. And so it's something to build off, and that's what we want to do. We want to build off of that.
Just to be clear, nobody's declared for the draft or asked for evaluations, but you wouldn't be opposed to it if they wanted.
No, that's why I said I wouldn't be opposed. And I'm sure I'm going to have that conversation with some of our guys. But as of right now, these guys are trying to finish up their books right now. That's what they're trying to do.
Anything else?
You said, hey, I get crazy looks, but we're going to win a national championship. You feel like saying that, I guess? That's what's in your heart?
It's funny because even the North Carolina game, I had a feeling we were going to win that game. I really did. And you just know when you're getting the right people, the right kind of kids in here. Guys are doing the right things on and off the floor. Guys are developing. We're bringing, I think, some talented kids. I just like where we are. I think our program is really headed to the next level.
Seeing how close you guys were, or knowing how close you guys were to beating Carolina, North Carolina, seeing them win the national title, I mean, I don't know, how does that make you feel?
Well, it makes you want to go back in the gym. I mean, it's the last, you can go back and script the last 3 minutes of the game. It's a totally different outcome. But maybe that's the experience that we need. I thought North Carolina did a good job of not getting rattled. They didn't get rattled. They just stayed the course, and they found a way to win the game. And they did the same thing against Kentucky as well. And that's some of the same guys we played, I guess 2 years ago. And so experience speaks volumes, especially when you're trying to win championships.
They kind of did against Gonzaga. That was right there. They kind of did late runs in all those games against you guys, Kentucky and Gonzaga.
Well, that's how you gotta have some breaks, man. But sometimes you make your breaks, and sometimes when you're there, you present opportunities, and they took advantage of it.